Sam.
Yo, before Columbus ever came to this place, through fabricated discoveries that he's claimed to have made, there were established civilizations that were prepared for us. Over 50 million already lived in the Americas. As we settled on top of the rock of Plymouth, that was previously an abandoned Plasket village, which would only make it easier for the next slaughter. With cleared fields, pre-built shelter and fresh water, everything we needed in a confined residence, taking credit for pre-existing organized settlements. Even dug up dead bodies and stole possessions, then reburied them at the sites that they were kept in, as we continue to pillage and conquer the nation through the common dishonest process of colonization. But these events have been omitted by the liars, cause history can only be rewritten by survivors. From the greatest country of all time, this is us. From a nation made up of false pride, this is us. With false lies and the cost lives, this is us. And everybody's on the wrong side, this is us. On September 7th, 1813 is when the United States would get its first nickname, for Samuel Wilson of Troy, New York, a meat packer who would ship barrels of beef for the war, and mark the barrels with the U.S. stamped acronym that the Army referred to as Uncle Sam after him. Not only for providing edible supplements, but a personification of the federal government. Now by the time that the late 80s were finished, political cartoons began popularizing the image of Uncle Sam that would continue to evolve to the white beard and suit draped in stripes and stars. The most famous version by James M. Flagg, with the big blue jacket and tall top hat, and his index finger pointed back at the viewer during World War I as an active recruiter. From the greatest country of all time, this is us. From a nation made up of false pride, this is us. Where false lies tend to cost lives, this is us. And everybody's on the wrong side, this is us. This whole country's too at odds to even understand. There's no us, cause the US stands for Uncle Sam. We need specificity towards our own unity, instead of just collectivity over community, which only leads to aggravation of the soul, cause our leaders are only a fragmentation of the whole, only serving the purposes of a small group at the expense of veterans and all of the armed troops. So why could we call it a citizen's war when you leave all of our problems and larger interests ignored? Cause an aware conscience that's burdened with guilt has to find the good in others to be murdered and killed. So we should start to ask ourselves, what kind of nation are we? Natives used to live cooperatively before patriarchy, but still we never asked the where and the why, ignorant and further enforcing American pride. From the greatest country of all time, this is us. From a nation made up of false pride, this is us. Where false lies tend to cost lives, this is us. And everybody's on the wrong side, this is us.